You wake up before dawn, but something feels wrong. The air is colder than it should be, heavier. When you sit up, the room is unfamiliar. Plain walls, sparse furniture, a stillness that doesn't belong to your life. Then come the sounds. Not traffic, not distant voices, but something rhythmic. Boots. Marching. You don't know how you know, but you do. And then the name comes, not as a thought, but as a realization that sinks into your bones. Adolf Hitler. You try to reject it, to shake it off as some impossible dream, but memory floods in, not as something you've learned, but something you've lived. A childhood you can't escape. April 20th, 1889. Braunau on Inn, Austria. You were born into a world already shaped by authority. Your father, Adolf Hitler, is strict, more than strict. His discipline is harsh, unyielding, and often driven by anger. You feel it as a child, the pressure to obey, the fear of stepping out of line. Even now, with your awareness, you cannot soften him. Your mother, Clara, is different, gentle, protective, the only refuge in a house defined by tension. You cling to her kindness, knowing how important she will become, how deeply her loss will scar you. As a boy, you feel something forming inside you, stubbornness, defiance. You resist authority, yet paradoxically crave control. You see it happening, and still it unfolds the same way. The dream that breaks. As you grow older, a different future calls to you. Art. You want to paint, to create, to escape the rigidity of your upbringing. Vienna becomes your goal, the city of culture, beauty, possibility. The years of poverty and poison. You stay in Vienna, but not as an artist, as a drifter. The streets are cold. Hunger becomes familiar. You move between shelters, cheap lodgings, isolation wrapping tighter around you each day. And in that isolation, ideas begin to fill the void. At first, they seem like explanations. Why you failed, why others succeed, why the world feels unfair. Then they sharpen into something darker. You encounter radical ideologies, racial superiority, extreme nationalism, anti-Semitism, war, and identity. Eventually, you leave Austria for Germany. Then comes 1914, World War I. You enlist, and for the first time, life has structure, purpose, belonging. You serve as a soldier. Danger is constant, death is everywhere, but within it you find identity. You fight bravely, you are awarded medals for your service. But then comes 1918. Germany loses, and the defeat is devastating, not just politically, but psychologically. It feels like collapse, like humiliation, like something has been stolen. But inside this life, emotion overrides reason. The idea takes hold. Germany was betrayed from within. A myth, a lie, but one that spreads quickly, and you feel its power.
This was only the beginning. In Part 2, you'll witness his rise, his failures, and the collapse that changed the world forever. Like, subscribe, and share this video, and tell me in the comments what you think.